Nice. The Lithuanian flag. The yellow is for the sun, the green is for the grass, and the red is for all the blood shed. So for this country to have a small little place to call home. This place is Lithuania. Vilnius. That's the first time I said it right. Vilnius.
Welcome to Vilnius, the magical capital of Lithuania. It's a place where medieval streets meet modern vibes, where myths become landmarks, and where history hits you in the face like a cold Baltic breeze. Buckle up for a wild, beautiful, and slightly weird adventure through one of Europe's coolest under-the-radar capitals. Andiamo! First stop, the Gate of Dawn. Built in the 1500s, this was part of the city's original defense wall. But wait, inside is a miraculous painting of the Virgin Mary that's said to have healing powers. Pilgrims still come here from all over the world. Once upon a time, before cathedrals, before universities, before Instagram, this was all forests and tribes. Lithuania was the last pagan country in Europe, and Vilnius, it didn't even exist yet.
And then we're gonna go over there.
But in the early 14th century, everything changed. Thanks to the Grand Duke had a wild dream. He saw a wolf howling on a hill, and a priest said, "Build your city here, and it'll be strong like the wolf." Named after Grand Duke Gediminas, this hill is where Vilnius was founded. Legend says Gediminas had a dream of an iron wolf howling here, and boom, the city was born. Vilnius quickly became a multicultural hotspot. Lithuanians, Poles, Jews, Germans, Ruthenians, Tatars, and more. And by the 15th century, it was the capital of the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, the largest country in Europe at the time. A street dedicated to writers who has ties to Lithuania. Each artwork is a mini tribute. It's like a literature scavenger hunt. Speaking of writers, here's the home of Adam Mickiewicz, the Polish-Lithuanian poet who gave Romeo and Juliet vibes to the entire region. Time for a bit of class. The Philharmonic Society has been dishing out beautiful music since the 1940s. Imagine Mozart, but with a Baltic twist.
And this is university.
One of the oldest universities in Eastern Europe, Vilnius University was founded in 1579. That made Vilnius a center for science, art, and debate, like Hogwarts, but with more pierogi.
And now we're climbing the mountain for this.
Into the woods we go. This peaceful park is home to a wooden statue of a Hungarian noble buried here. Locals say the hill might still hold his secrets.
These were the original ones. Throughout the year, things took a wrong turn and stuff. So now, we have these new ones.
Legend says Franciscan monks were murdered here, and the crosses were built to honor them. Now it's a symbol of Lithuania's strength and faith.
Real nice. Real nice. These are amazing. The 3 crosses. The hill. The hill? Are you crazy? It's just fucking a mountain. Something about it.
Vilnius Cathedral is the main church in Lithuania and one of the most important buildings in the country. It's in the center of Vilnius and it looks like a big white temple with columns. It's been rebuilt many times since the 1300s and holds the remains of famous Lithuanian rulers. Step inside the cathedral and then climb the bell tower for epic views and loud gongs. St. Anne's Church. Napoleon saw this church and said he wanted to carry it back to Paris in his hands. No joke, probably the most Instagrammable church in Lithuania. The Orthodox Cathedral of the Theotokos was originally built in the 14th century, and after multiple wars, empires, and rebuilds, it still stands proud today. Vilnius has so many churches. Some say there's one for every day of the year. Orthodox, Catholic, Baroque, Gothic, you name it, it's here. They didn't call it the Jerusalem of the North for nothing. The Church Heritage Museum. This underrated gem holds ancient religious art and treasures. Check out this peak masterpiece. Built in the 1600s and named after Saint Casimir, Lithuania's patron saint, it once had a Russian dome, then a crown, and now just pure Baroque beauty. Life wasn't always peaceful. Vilnius was attacked by the Teutonic Knights, Swedes, and Muscovites, and more. It's burned down several times, got swallowed by the Russian Empire in the 18th century, and later got caught between Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union in World War II. The New Arsenal National Museum of Lithuania. Want to dive into 1,000 years of Lithuania's history? This museum got you from Viking swords to Soviet radios. The bastion of the Vilnius defense wall. This is where Vilnius defended itself from enemies back in the 17th century. There's even a secret underground tunnel here, supposedly. This man is called the Patriarch of Lithuania, like the George Washington of Vilnius. He was key in writing Lithuania's Declaration of Independence in 1918. Despite all that, the spirit of Vilnius never broke. During the Soviet times, the city became a hub for resistance and underground culture, and in 1990, Lithuania became the first Soviet republic to declare independence. Now entering Užupis, a tiny self-declaimed republic inside Vilnius with its own flag, president, and even an army of 11 people.
I think this is like a Republic of Uska or Utopia.
Today, Vilnius is free. Just look at Užupis, a neighborhood that declared itself an independent republic. They even wrote their own constitution, including rules like everyone has the right to be happy and everyone has the right to be idle.
44, 45, 46. 46 languages.
This angel blew the trumpet in 2002 and announced Užupis to the world. Some say it's a symbol of artistic freedom. Others say it looks cool.
Timmy trumpets.
Yep, there's a literal swing under the Užupis bridge. Want to feel like a kid again? Just don't fall into the river. They say if you stare at this mermaid too long, you'll fall in love with Užupis and never leave. The future of Vilnius is bright and exciting. It's becoming a smart and green city with more parks and better public transport and lots of cool tech startups. While keeping its amazing history, Vilnius is also growing into a modern, creative place full of energy and new ideas. The presidential palace in Vilnius is where the president of Lithuania works and lives. It's in the old town and has been around since the 14th century. Long ago, it was home to bishops and even Napoleon. End your day here at the Town Hall Square, surrounded by good food, better vibes, and live music. Vilnius knows how to party in style.
Oh, what's that for?
Concept.
Oh, concert?
Yeah. Poland.
Poland guy? Nice. Thank you. Good colors for Poland.
No, I'm Lithuanian.
Oh, Lithuania. Oh, yeah.
From the cathedrals to Gediminas Tower, from medieval fortresses to modern museums, Vilnius is a living history book you can walk through. So that's Vilnius, where history meets mystery. It's not just a city, it's a survivor, a storyteller, and one of the coolest capitals in Europe. Hit that like, smash that subscribe button, and drop a comment if you're ready to explore Vilnius. See you in the next adventure. Arrivederci, ragazzi.
These have to be the biggest snail I've ever seen in my whole life. Look at it compared to the cigarette butt next to it. I've never seen a snail that big. Guess where we're at?